Hi, and welcome back to Cheyenne Life. Today's going to be a different type of video. I'm going to show you how to make my sirloin soup. What I have done is I have taken some ground sirloin. I had a 1-roll package, and I separate that out into small little bits, roll them up in my palm of my hand, and then add them to my, this is not an Instant Pot, this is a Aroma rice cooker. And I put it on saute, then simmer. So right now it's just on the saute section. And we put it in and we fry it for, up until it just gets brown all the way around. So kind of just make some little sirloin meatballs. You can also just use ground chuck or a low lean variety of meat. You could actually use any type of ground meat that you want. Sometimes I will actually mix this with ground pork and add it into the pot. But these are just little small sections that are rolled into the palm of your hand, then put into the saute on an Aroma rice cooker, or you can just do this in a regular pot over the stove. So we go ahead and put those in there and just let those brown for now all the way around. And then I will be adding some chopped onion. Alright, and I'm just adding in 1 red onion that I have. I had only had 1 left, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and chop up and go ahead and add to the pot and let it fry along with the ground meat that I had just went ahead and rolled up and added to the pot. I also had some leftover Brussels sprouts that were basically going bad, and they're still good enough to put into soup, and here's what they look like in the bag. As you can see, they were just starting to get a little spots on them. So I just go ahead and peel off these outer leaves until we get down to the green section. As you can see here, they look just fine. And then I just go ahead and trim those off, trim off the end, split it in half, and add it to the pot. Alright, and as you can see, I went ahead and added my chopped onion to my meat, the little round meatball. And as you can see, it's really coarsely chopped. This isn't anything that you have to do finely. We enjoy just having coarsely chopped onions in our soup. If you want to do it more finely, you can. Just bear in mind, I probably wouldn't go ahead and fry it if it's finely chopped, because it will make the onions get too soft in the soup. But coarsely chopped, went ahead and add those to the meatballs. And then we're going to go ahead and finish out our Brussels sprouts and get those added to the pot. And there we have our Brussels sprouts. I did not go ahead and put in the whole bag. I just went in and put in a few, split in half, because these are very, very large Brussels sprouts. One of the reasons why I did not use those, we do not use usually steam very large Brussels sprouts like this, because they can still be pretty crisp on the inside. We like firm vegetables, but not super crisp when they're cooked. So anyway, they will go into the pot and they will cook up just fine. So there we have the Brussels sprouts, the onions, and the small meatballs, and we will just go ahead and keep on adding some more vegetables. And I went ahead and added in about a half a bag of some frozen corn and about a half bag of some frozen peas. And right now we're getting ready to chop up some carrots and add those to the mix. And I have went ahead and French cut a bunch of my carrots. I just went ahead and put in 3 large carrots, so you see those there, mixed it up a little bit. So right now, so far, we have Brussels sprouts, frozen peas, frozen corn, the round sirloin that has been rolled into little tiny meatballs, and onion. So now I'm getting ready to go ahead and cut up some celery, add that to the pot, and also some beef broth, and some of my home canned tomatoes. So here I have my home canned tomatoes. It'll be going in here in just a moment. And now we went ahead and added in the home canned tomatoes, celery, and I did go ahead and cut up 4 potatoes. I ended up having one of the potatoes being, well, a lot of times when you buy store-bought potatoes, you have middle sections in those potatoes that are scabbed. They call scabbing. So one of those potatoes was very scabbed, and I had to cut out quite a bit of it. So anyway, this is one of the potatoes that are left. And we have tomatoes, potatoes, celery, onions, carrots, Brussels sprouts, corn corn and also peas that are all in this pot. And I do have some green beans that I'm going to go ahead and cut up and add to the pot as well. And then we're going to go ahead and cook this on slow cook. We will switch it over to slow cook and cook it for about 6 to 7 hours. And it will turn out to be a thick, hearty, delicious soup. And I apologize about that. That is my dogs going crazy. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We will see you in the next one. And hope you enjoy this soup. I'll leave the recipe in the description below.